and the Dallas Cowboys. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here in Week 4. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboys.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go! Viking 18!
They run the counter to Achane. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
10, 19, Tiger, 19.
It's Achane on the inside give. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt, in it for the first time. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Now first run of the game is Amir White. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action, McCarthy. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
3rd down run from Achane. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. He rolls to his right. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
19, Tiger.
Trying to run it in. Achane. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Check up.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score and how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
The Commanders in the dime set for this 3rd down.
18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. 79, 60, 60, go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this.
Viking 18. Lions.
Here's the snap on 4th. Cut out left. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great. Stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Ready up.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Running right side by McLaurin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now. They need 7. Here's Achan up the middle. He takes it down to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Washington first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Washington first down.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They'll give it to Krosky-Merritt.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, was that last play a potential drive killer? Let's see. It is 2nd and very long. Now it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
At the 37-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go.
Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Coogan, 18, right, Dragon, 60.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinals.
Back set to throw. Brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal.
Here we go, set.
Pass play now. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Commanders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
The Commanders take over first down.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often, what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. McCarthy looking to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. Race this across the 25. And he's all the way up to the 29-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on third and 1. Finds his back, Achane. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Let's go now.
White trying this straight ahead. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Buying some time right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Up the middle, here goes White. solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready! Cougar 19!
Here's White again. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
68.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set. Liking it, tracking 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Take off.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kicked off. Trey Amos. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
2nd and 10, McCarthy hits his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Cowboy 80. Go, Rick. Go. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Alert.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they move the
And
sticks.
the Commanders' first down.
First down from the 42. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll drop this down to Achane. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Brian Branch has it. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Achane reels it in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. We won't get a stoppage here, and this is the last guy that you want to see hurt, especially with how his career began, Brock. It is J.J. McCarthy getting some help from the medical staff. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the backup. First throw. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Throw left side, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready! Bronco East! Ready!
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Third down.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Play not developing as they hold, so that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Groupie sends it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready!
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Ready! Buffalo 18, Rattler 8, Buffalo 18. Go!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Go! Cap 19 Lion. Warriors 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's a throw. Headed out right. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. Let's go now. Cook, 60 Bobcat, 79 Bronco. Chap 60, Chaps 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the red zone on 1st. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get their first points of this game just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Commanders 17. Cowboys 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready, ready.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. Give him about 3 on that first down carry. And goes to the hurry up here.
2nd and 6.
And you just get the play off. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game.
Cowboys 14.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
On the jump.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll start the drive with H.A. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Savon Rebel with the pick. And he's going to have the touchdown! We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. For the point after, here's Blankenship. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
Cowboys 21, Commanders 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a handoff for Achane. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead on the first play of the drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Go. 18 Cardinal. 18.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st down, play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. Warriors 17.
Back now, pressure coming. Rams got it on the sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get 22 out of that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Rolling from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
60 bikes.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 3rd-quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll work against the blitz. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Sanders, a 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
And they fake the spike. They just throw it. Intended target was his running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Gets it to him on the screen. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Head to 60. Head to 60.
They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Thrown back, gets the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Come on. Check. Panther. 60 Bison. 60.
They'll go to him again. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now lead by 10. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here.
Will line up for the
70
2-point
Lions.
conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ready.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
19.
It's Achane on the inside give. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd down carry for Achane. one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready?
Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. Has a hole left, room to run, into the red zone. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Turpin with a return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 8. Rush in. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. It is caught left side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be good for Dallas first down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 from the 43.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Come on. Come on. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Can they throw this one? They did it! He made the interception! Picked off Trey Amos.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. He's got room to roam. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Get it. 70,
Krosky Merritt on 1st down. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19.
Up the middle, here goes White. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Now they'll hand it off to A-Chain. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Check. Gotta be lying.
And stick with A-Chain. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Viking, 18. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Now Sanders. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
Commanders 39.
Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He rolls to his right. And they pick him off again! Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Sanders setting the pass. Escapes the pocket. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Hey, pass. Cover 19. Alert. Alert. Ready.
Chan again. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Third down, they need 7.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis and practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Return coming from the 14. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes this one in. He goes the distance on the kick return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Roll! Let's go! Check! 18 Cardinal!
They'll start the drive with Achan. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Achan again on second. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 8.
Tap the 60. Mustang 19.
He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
19-2. 60 Eagles.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Commanders down by only 1. All set to go now from the 35.
70, step a look. 3.
Running with Achan here out of the gun. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Here's a handoff for Achan. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
On the ball now.
Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
That's good for a Washington first down.
18 Cardinal.
Setting up to pass.
First down.
Buying some time right. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. The Cowboys scoop it up. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Conversion.
Back to throw. And he has it in the end zone, and that might just be the decider, folks. It is now a 2-score game. So the turnover ends in 8 points on the board. A very advantageous spot to make the call and go for 2.
I like it. In fact, I like it a lot. Those defenders, they were just sitting over there on the sidelines, and then boom, they got to get on the field. They just kind of scrambled their brains, didn't they? Took advantage of it, and as you said, didn't settle for 7. Oh, no. We're going to step on the accelerator and put 8 on the board.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So that delay backs them up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. They'll go play action for Sanders. Headed out right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Throwing now. Flushed out of the pocket. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Savon Revel with the pick. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was give me 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 16-point lead.
Commanders 42.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Johnson with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Back to work they go after the interception. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is going. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Trying for it. It's H.A. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
We've set it down from the 37.
Let's go. Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45.
17 more yards.
Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
It's a gain
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
70 range, 70 range, go!
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
A gain of 14 yards brings up.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later.